You got paid this week, and by Friday, you already know where every single dollar is going. Not because you planned it that way, but because the same obligations, the same expenses, the same cycle that swallowed last month's paycheck is already waiting for this one. You are not broke. You are trapped. And those are two completely different problems. Most people spend their entire working lives treating a cash flow problem like a character flaw. They blame themselves for not saving enough, not earning enough, not being disciplined enough. But discipline is not what is missing. Understanding is. So let's talk about what the paycheck-to-paycheck trap actually is, and why smart, hardworking people stay stuck in it for decades. Economist John Kenneth Galbraith once said that the modern conservative is engaged in a moral inquiry into what enhances his income. What he meant was this: the systems around you are not neutral. They are designed. And one of the things they are quietly designed to do is keep your money moving out of your hands and into someone else's. Every time your paycheck arrives, there is a line of recipients already formed. The landlord, the utility company, the car finance company, the subscription services, the credit card minimum. By the time the line clears, there is almost nothing left, and what remains feels too small to matter. So you spend it, because what is the point of saving $40? That thought, right there, is the trap closing around you. Here is what is actually happening. Your income is being harvested, not stolen, not taken by force. Harvested through systems you opted into willingly, often without understanding what you were agreeing to. Rent, interest, fees, premiums. These are not random expenses. They are revenue streams for someone else. Every month you pay rent, your landlord's asset grows. Every month you service a car loan, the financing company earns. Every month you carry a credit card balance, the interest compounds against you. You are not living your financial life. You are funding someone else's. Researcher and financial educator Robert Kiyosaki called this the rat race. You work, you earn, you pay, you work again. The income never actually accumulates because it is immediately redistributed to the people and institutions that own assets. And until you own assets too, you will always be at the back of that line. But here is the part that nobody tells you. The paycheck-to-paycheck trap is not just about money, it is about time. Every month you stay in the cycle, you are spending something you cannot get back. Not just money, energy, mental bandwidth. The low-grade anxiety of knowing your finances are one unexpected bill away from crisis. That anxiety costs you more than you realize. It narrows your thinking. It shortens your time horizon. It makes the idea of building long-term wealth feel abstract and almost irrelevant. Psychologists Senthil Mullainathan and Eldar Shafir studied this phenomenon extensively. Their research, published in the book Scarcity, found that people operating under financial pressure experience a measurable reduction in cognitive capacity. Not because they are less intelligent, but because the mental load of managing scarcity consumes bandwidth that would otherwise go toward problem-solving, planning, and decision-making. The trap is not just financial, it is cognitive. So what breaks it? Not a raise, not a second job, not a stricter budget. Those things can help at the margins, but they do not change the structure of the problem. The structure of the problem is this: your money flows out faster than it can accumulate, and none of what it flows toward builds anything for you. The only thing that structurally breaks the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle is redirecting even a small portion of your income towards something that grows. Not saves, grows. A savings account holds money. An asset builds it. The difference between those two things is the difference between treading water and learning to swim. You do not need to start large, but you need to start with intention. The question is not how much can I save this month? The question is what can I own, even partially, that will work while I sleep. An index fund that receives $2,000 a month is still an asset. A skill that generates freelance income is still an asset. A digital product that sells while you are offline is still an asset. None of these require a large income to begin. They require a decision to begin. The paycheck-to-paycheck trap does not end the month you earn more. It ends the month you decide that a portion of what you earn will stop leaving you entirely. Start there, because the paycheck that changes your life is not the biggest one you ever receive. It is the first one where something stays.